misteryo ng Trinity, naiintindihan ito ng hindi ng utak kundi ng puso, because as you're going to reflect on the mystery of the Trinity, since this is the mystery of God Himself, this is beyond comprehension. This is beyond our small brain to comprehend something that is bigger than us. The mystery of the most holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we can only understand a little by means of divine revelation. Ano ba yung divine revelation? Ang divine revelation is an act of condescension, condescendere. Ibig sabihin, the superior willingly nagpakilala na lang siya. The act of condescension. Yung superior naging tao para makilala natin siya. Kasi hindi natin talaga siya maiintindihan. That's what you call divine revelation. Nagpakilala siya. Kasi kung tayo lang, kikilalanin natin siya, it will take forever, and forever is not enough to understand the mystery of the Blessed Trinity. This is the mystery of God Himself. Now, when we talk about mystery, we're talking about something really beyond. It's a fruit that is really beyond. Ano ba yung knowledge, no? Kahit if you use the Aristotelian way on how to know things, for example, para magkaroon tayo ng ideya, no, sa mga katotohanan. Aristotle gave us an approach kung paano maintindihan para meron tayong masabi at yung mind natin maka-figure siya ng reality na pag sinabi natin yon, this will point to this thing, no? So that's what you call, in the Aristotelian method, is what you call to describe something, no? The definition of something. For example, Aristotelian method of making us realize a fruit is by stereotyping. Ano ba yung stereotyping? You put something in a box. Para, di ba pag nagkwento tayo, pag kana, we don't have any, ano ba yun? What do you mean? Ano ba gusto mong sabihin? Kasi, di ba when we're lost of something, yung hindi mo na ma-explain, hindi mo na masabi, ganito. Ano nga ibig mong sabihin? Now, Aristotle gave us a way para magkaroon siya ng imahen, para magkaroon siya ng figure, para maisip natin, para pag sinabi nating tao, ito yun. No? Kasi pag sinabi na ganyan, ganito, ano nga? Tao. Okay? So pag sinabi mong tao, ganito yun. Oh, ganyan, may dalawang paa. So Aristotle said, when you define something, for example, tao, it's a two-legged rational animal. That's what you do it, no? Para magkaroon ng mukha yung gusto mong sabihin. Now, if you go to Immanuel Kant, sabi niya, critique of pure reason, it is actually criticizing our dogmatism. Ano ba yung dogmatism? Black and white. Black and white ito. Now, when you talk about critique of pure reason, kasi may mga tao na pag sinabi mo sa kanila yung ganito, they will believe it black and white. Pero yung katotohanan na yon hindi actually siya nag-aakma, kasi nga that is based on the Aristotle definition, nilagay lang natin sa box, pero actually meron pa doong tinatawag nating liberality. Ano ba 'yon? May excess 'yon. So hindi talaga natin makapture. At least meron tayong ideya. Now, this is the problem with the solemnity that we're celebrating today, which is the solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity, because this is a mystery. This is a mystery. Marami siguro sa inyo mahilig sa mga mystery movies, 'di ba? Yung paano pag pinanood mo, hindi mo agad mahuhulaan. Kasi mystery nga eh. Hindi mo mahuhulaan kung sino ba yung villain, sino ba yung bida, anong mangyari. Marirealize mo na lang sa huli, no? Marirealize mo na lang sa huli kung ano ba talaga ang nangyari, no? So, when we talk about mystery, this is not about something na hindi mabilang, katulad ng for instance, ilang dahon meron sa buong mundo. Pag binilang mo lahat ng dahon sa buong mundo, siguro hindi kasya ang iyong buhay para bilangin lahat ng dahon sa buong mundo. Hindi natin kaya yon. That is not a mystery. Dahil hindi siya mabilang, ay mystery na siya. Hindi po. Hindi po yun mystery. Dahil wala lang tayong time para bilangin. Now, ang mystery, it's really beyond. No? It's really beyond our comprehension. That is why, my dear brothers and sisters, itong ebanghelyo natin ngayon, for God so loved the world, John 3:16, ibinibigay sa atin ng Panginoon ang mensahe na ang Diyos na hindi natin siya maintindihan, no? Hindi natin siya gaanong maunawaan, ay nagbigay na lang sa atin ng mensahe na mahal tayo ng Panginoon, no? Na ang Diyos ay laging nandito sa buhay natin para tayo bigyan ng strength sa ating challenges, and for us to be reminded that He will always be there till the end of time. That God is a Father, a Son,